Hey YouTube, Kane here for Team Alpha Mega 100. Got a deck profile for you today. If you can't tell by the title, this is my Frog Monarch deck. I did scrap this deck quite a while back, but now I've rebuilt it, and I just wanted to show you guys what I run and get your opinions on it. Alright, I'm going to start off with the triple swap frog. I run triple of this because it basically has like 4 effects in one card. A special summon ability, a foolish burial ability, and then a bounce ability with another normal summon ability. He's just very broken with this deck. And then I move on to double Treeborn. I only run double because sometimes 3 can be a bit cloggy, but if the meta does change and a lot of more decks start running like Macro, Defissure and DD Crow in the main deck, then I will definitely bump this up to 3 because you need him in the grave as quick as possible. Double Duke Frog. I do run 3 sometimes if I'm not running other cards in it. Like, I'll cut other cards out and put another one of this in, and then I'll run another running toad in as well. But I only run 2 of this and 1 of this because this build, it has a lot of hand traps. Then I have Triple Caius. There's not much really to say about him. He just banishes, gets rid of a card on the field, and he's a beater. That's the same as Rizar, but he top decks instead. Then double Light and Darkness because it's basically 5 Solemn Judgments in one card, and then he's a monster reborn when he gets destroyed. Dark Dust Spirit for the extra dark hole. Jinzo's basically a Royal Decree with 2400 attack. And then here comes the hand traps galore. Triple Battle Fader. He just stops your opponent from like getting damage in. Veiler. Everyone knows why I want Veiler. Double Maxi, in case you face a deck that like special summons a lot, then you can get loads of pluses off it. Double Trag to just like get field presence once they do damage, and Gauze to stop the OTKs. That's for the monsters. And then here come the spells. Triple Soul Exchange because you can tribute your opponent's monsters and just get rid of 2 cards at once. Double Enemy Controller because there's great combos. For example, if you have Treeborn Frog in grave at the standby phase and this is in hand, you can special summon the Treeborn Frog and then use this to tribute it to get one of your opponent's monsters, and then the Treeborn Frog comes back again. Double Duality for consistency. 1 MST, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Dark Hole. Just one of each of the... I only run 1 MST because I hate drawing into it so much, because if your opponent is not really running a deck that is back row heavy, then it can be dead. And then Foolish Burial to get the Treeborn Frog in grave. And then the extra deck is Chimera Tech because I signed 1 Cyber Dragon. For the 8, Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader and Stardust. For the 7 is Black Rose. For the 6 is Gaia. For the 5 it's Hyper Librarian, and for the 2 it is a formula because I run like Battle Faders, Treeborns and Veilers. 2 Force Focus. If I had 1 more Slacker Magician, then I'd take one of these out. But I go into Strike Bouncer more. Then I mainly go into Gachi Gachi and Tetsu because he's just a wall. And I run 1 Slacker Magician, but as I said, I'd take out a Force Focus to put another one in. And then 2 tokens, 1 for Gauze and 1 for any other situation. And then the side deck choices are double DD Crow for the decks that rely on the grave. This is for Prophecies and 6 summons and stuff like that. This is for E-Dragons and stuff like Machinas and Karakuris. This is for just to get the extra destruction, extra back row hate, in case they're running machines. Decks that rely on graveyard. Decks that rely on back row. Decks that, like, this is for like Pulsar and stuff, and Megalo or something like that. And then this is for decks that banish your graveyard a lot. Alright YouTube, please like, subscribe, comment, all that other good stuff. And yeah, peace out.